And in the other one, it's a cube minus b cube minus 3ab
Yeah,
in
and in the
bracket
bracket, a minus
b.
a minus. Yeah, exactly. Fine.
Yes.
Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, let me open the PDF in my device as well. We discussed all these questions, right? Like the general formula for writing an equation that's ax squared plus bx plus c. Like the what is the value for a, b, and c? They are the coefficients. A is the coefficient of x squared, b is the coefficient of x, and c is basically the constant term. So I hope you know all of these things now. Then we did all these questions. Did you complete your assignment? Did you complete your assignment, Umair?
No, ma'am.
Why no? I told you in the last class that previous assignments are also pending. It's important you're completing them.
Yeah.
Umair, it's important you're submitting your assignments, okay? Because see, the prerequisite of the class is basically you're doing your assignments. We are having a discussion of those assignments in this class, and then we move ahead. So I'm not able to have the discussions of the assignments since you're not submitting them only. See, now you can do one thing, leave the previous assignments aside. You do only the assignments that I'm posting for now. Okay. The previous assignments you can complete whenever you have your time, right?
Okay.
So like from today onwards, you start doing the assignments that I'm giving you today. That's it. Don't do the previous assignments now. You can do them later on when you have your vacations.
Okay.
Okay, so look here now. The question reads, did we discuss this fourth question? The train travels a distance of 480. We did not. I told you I'll
We
explain
didn't.
it.
No, we didn't do. You said that you need time to explain.
Yeah, exactly. But if you remember, I already took this class with you. The previous class, I did explain you. In the last class, it was the other student as well. No problem, I'll explain you again. Look here. The question reads, the train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. And if the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of the train. Now, what is the unknown parameter here? What is unknown? Read the question carefully and tell me what is unknown.
The
What is the thing
distance.
that is speed
The
not
distance.
unknown? No, it's written at the end, find the speed of the train.
Distance.
Umair, what is it
Distance is
written? Umair, it's
speed.
written, find the speed of the train. So we'll do one thing. See, distance is given to you. It is given to you. Distance is given, 480 kilometers. Distance is not unknown. Speed is unknown to you. Now what we can do is, can I consider that the speed of the train is x kilometer per hour?
Yes.
To first understand how I'm going to approach it. I am going to assume let the speed be x kilometer per hour. Now, what is the time that is required to cover 480 kilometers? What is the time for 480 kilometers? If the speed is x, what is the formula for time?
480 by x.
Time is equals to distance upon speed. Yeah, so that's 480 by x. Exactly. So what it is given to you, now, if the speed had been 8 km per hour less, it would have taken 3 hours more, right? So that means the distance remains the same. It's written same distance. The distance remains the same, right? So how can I approach the question here? Look here now, I'll solve it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll refer to the values. Yeah, the values first. Let the speed be x kilometer per hour. Okay. Then
Yeah.
time required to cover 480 kilometers.
That what?
That's how much? 480 by x. Right. Now, what are they asking you? They are asking you if the time had been 8 hours less. No. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less. So, what does my new speed become? New speed.
X minus 8.
New speed is x minus 8 km per hour. This is in
Yes.
hours. Okay. This is the first
Yes.
condition. The second condition, they are saying it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. So what is the new time? What is the new time? The new time is 480 by x plus 3. This is the new time. Now tell me one thing. Does the distance remains the same? Is it given? Yeah, the distance remains the same. The distance remains 480 only. Now what is the formula
Yeah.
for distance? Speed into time. So what was my distance? 480. What is
Yeah.
my new speed now? X minus a. What is my old? What is my new time now? 480 by x plus 3. Now this is the equation that I get. Understand it once again. What was the question? The question said to you that there was a train. It was traveling at a certain speed. You don't know the speed. And how much time is it required to cover distance? Cover 480 kilometers. That is also not given to you. Speed is not given. Time is not given. But some other two conditions are given to you. So what you'll find out, first of all, you find out, okay, now time is not given, distance is given, speed is also not given. So I'm considering speed as x. So I can easily form an equation for time. So I form this equation, 480 by x. Now what it becomes, the conditions that were given to you. These are the two conditions already given in the question. If the speed had been 8 kilometer per hour less, okay, so you will subtract 8, you get the new speed. Now, what is the new time? What is the new condition for time? That is, the time would have been 3 hours more. So, this is how I found the new speed and the new time. Okay, and now my distance remains the same only, right? So, this is the condition of the question. So, my
Yeah.
distance remains the same as 480 only. So, my distance is speed into time. So, 480 becomes equal to x minus 8 into 480 by x. Now, can you solve this equation? Can you solve?
Yes.
So what we'll do is 480 by x is equals to, first let's solve this thing. X minus 8 and 480 plus 3x by x, right? I just added these values. So this becomes, no, not x over here. 480 is equals to, now can I multiply all of this thing one by one? So first x multiplied with 480 plus 3x by x, and then minus 8 multiplied with 480 plus 3x by x, right? That is what I get. So now this becomes 480. I can cancel x and x values. I get 480 plus 3x and then minus. I'm going to open up these values. So I get, okay, you can cancel this, minus 24. So I get, now I'm going to multiply the entire thing with x. So this becomes 480x, 480x, 3x square, right? So 480x and 480x I can cancel. 3, now I can solve this. 3x square minus 3840 minus 24x gives you 0. Can I cancel everything with 3? Yeah. So x square,
Ma'am, didn't you cancel the X there?
this one.
Yeah.
See, what happened here was, first I broke this down. 8, let's solve it here. Look here. This part now I am solving. Look carefully. First I multiply minus 8. First of all, I am breaking the middle thing. Okay.
Mm.
So what does this become? Minus 8 into 480 by x plus 3x by x. This is what it becomes when I broke it down.
Yeah.
Can I cancel x and x?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what does it become? Minus 8 into 480 by x, and then minus 8 into 3 is 24.
Yeah.
480 into minus 8 is 3840 by x. And then what happens? You have this denominator as x. So then I multiply the entire equation with x. So that is why how I got minus 24x. Because I'm multiplying the entire thing with x.
Okay.
Do you not understand?
Yeah, I understand.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I can cancel this. So this becomes, this is your value. Now, can we solve this further? X square minus 8x minus 1 to a0. Now not further, you can solve it. So this is your equation. Okay. Yeah. If you want, you can copy it down. Do you see the solution?
And show the question. Yes, I see the solution. I need the question.
You want the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the question. Look here. Umair, what happened? Raj,
Yeah. Wait.
completed, then we'll move ahead.
Now, can you go up a bit? I mean, down.
You want to see the solution? Yeah, here it is. Do you see
Yeah.
it?
Down. 8 by 480.
What are you saying, Umair?
In the first, second, third one, did you minus the circle one? Did you multiply the minus 8 by 480?
Yeah, I didn't multiply it. Am I done?
Yeah.
Are you not able to understand it? Shall I re-explain you?
No, I am in the last step.
Okay, please do it quickly so that we can move to the next question also. It's taking a lot of time for this question only.
Okay.
Okay, done? Fine. So now
Yeah.
we move ahead to solutions of a quadratic equation by factorization. Now, what do you mean by solutions of a quadratic equation? Basically, solutions needs the value of the variable, and on putting that value, you must get 0 as your answer. Okay, so that is meaning of a solution of a variable. So what is it written? Please read this line very carefully. Even this line can come in your exams as one marker. X is equals to alpha is a solution of the quadratic equation, or that L, alpha satisfies the quadratic equation. The zeros of the quadratic polynomial and the roots of the quadratic equation are the same. Now what happens? Now, when is alpha called the root of the quadratic equation? So alpha is called the root of the quadratic equation when alpha is satisfying the quadratic equation. So what does it mean to satisfy the quadratic equation? It means whenever you're putting the value of that number in your equation, you should get 0 as your answer. Okay, I'll give you a very small example. Let's suppose I say 2x is equals to 10. This is not a quadratic equation. Okay, it's a linear equation, I know. But now I know 2 into 5 is 10. Right? So here my LHS is equals to RHS. So that means x is equals to 5 is the solution of this equation. So now do you understand what is the meaning of solution of an equation? Umair, are you there? Umair, are you there? Umair, do you hear me? Umair, are you there? Do you hear me? Umair, do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Umair, I don't hear you. Umair, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Your video is lagging.
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Okay. So I was telling you what is the meaning of solution of the quadratic
Yes,
equation.
ma'am.
Umair, I guess you have some network issue.
I can hear you.
Just 1 minute, okay? Let me check the networks from my side then. Just 1 minute, please. Do you hear me? Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So let's continue. So I was teaching you basically what is the meaning of root of a quadratic equation. That means that whenever there is a number which satisfies the value of the equation, that's called the root of the equation. Now, for example, you have this 2x is equals to 10. Okay. So now I know 2 into 5 is 10. So what is 5 now? 5 means the root of the equation. This is the solution. You can call it solution. You can call it root. You can also call it 0. Okay, remember this thing. So a value that satisfies an equation, that's called a root of the equation, solution of the equation, or a zero of the equation, right? Now what happens? There are various ways of finding these values. For example, the first of the way is by factorization. So how do you factorize this equation? So look here, you have 2x square, 2x square minus 5x plus 3. This is only the question. Yeah. So how do we solve this now? First of all, what is the value of a? What is a in this question? What is a?
X,
No, a.
A is 2,
A is 2. And what is c?
C is plus 3.
Plus 3. So you are going to multiply these values. So what is 2 into 3 gives me? That gives you 6. Now, in how many ways can I write 6? I can break down 6 and write it as 1 into 6. I can write it as 2 into 3. There are two possible ways of writing, right? Now, what I want is, I will choose two numbers such that on adding them or subtracting them, I should get minus 5. I want minus 5, this middle value. Okay. So what will I do? Can I break it down as minus 2x and minus 3x plus 3? Can I break it down it like this?
Yes.
Yeah. Now you take the common factor. So from these two, I have the common factor as 2x. What is left from the first thing is x, and what is left from the second thing is 1. Similarly, from the next thing, also you take the common factor as minus 3. What is left from the first and the second part is like x and minus 1. Now again, I can take x minus 1 common, and I am left with 2x minus 3, right? So this is my answer. X minus 1 and 2x minus 3 are the roots of this equation, right? They're the factors of the equation. This is how you find factors. And if they ask you a further question that find the roots of the equation. So I told you, what is the meaning of the root, solution, or 0? What is the meaning of that? The value for x. So what you will do is, you take this factor. So one of the factor is x minus 1. You equate it to 0. Okay. So what is the value of x? 1. You take another factor. You equate it to 0. So what is the value of x? X is 3 by 2, right? So do you now know the difference between what is the factors, what are roots, solutions, and zeros?
Yes.
Okay, so please, you can note it down if you want. This question, you can note it down.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, shall I move to the next question now? Umer, shall I move to the next question?
Yeah.
Where? Okay. So, yeah, now again, you have a question. Find the roots of the quadratic equation 6x square minus x and minus 2. So what you will do, you take the value of a and c. So a is 6, C is 2, that gives you 12. Now, how many ways can I write 12? So I can write it as 1 into 12. I can write as 2 into 6. I can write as 3 into 4. Okay, these are the ways I can write 12 as. So from all of these values, which are the two numbers, on adding them or subtracting them, you should get 1, minus 1 basically. So minus 1, 6 minus 2 or 6 plus 2 cannot give you minus 1 and 12 also, this combination also cannot give you. But that this combination can give you minus 1. And what is your way? You should put the negative sign on the greater number. So minus 4 and plus 3 can be the required solution, right? So how can you break it down? Break it down as 6x square minus 4x plus 3 minus 2. Okay. And then you take common things. The common thing is from the first one, I guess it will be 2 minus 4x, 3x minus 2. So you take 2x common, you get 3x minus 2, and you take plus 1 common, 3x minus 2. So the answer is 3x minus 2 and then 2x plus 1. Right? Clear?
Yes.
Okay. The next thing that we come across is find the roots of the quadratic equation. And okay, now this is an interesting question. It has under root value. So this is the question: 3x square minus 2 root 6 x and plus 2. So now what is a and c? So a is 3 and c is 2. So 3 into 2, that gives you 6. And how many ways can you write 6? So 6 can be written as 1 into 6, 2 into 3. These are the two ways. Now, what do I want is I want minus 2 under root 6. Now I'll suggest you one thing. Whenever you have this under root thing in your question, what you have to do is you look at those two factors which has 6 in it. So 2 and 3 does not have 6. 1 and 6, this has a 6. So you are going to take this pair root. Okay. And now how are you going to write it? You are going to break this under root 6. You're going to break this 6 and write it in the format of under root 6 into under root 6. Right? And now to make it minus 2 under root 6, can I write as minus under root 6, and minus under root 6 gives you 2 under root 6? Negative. You understand this? Yeah. So what was my question now? 3x square minus 2 root 6x plus 2. So I can break it down as 3x square minus under root 6 minus under root 6 and plus 2 gives you 0. Now what can I take common from here? Right, that is your question. From 3 and root 6, can I take under root 3 common? Can I take under root 3 common? Yeah, I can. So this is x, this is also x. So I'll take under root 3x as common. From the first term, I am left with under root 3x. From the second term, what am I left with? Put on your mic and tell me, what are you left with in the second term?
Under root 2.
Under root 2, exactly. So you get under root 2. From here, you will take under root 2 common, so that you get under root 3x and then minus under. So you get under root 3x minus root 2 and then under root 3x minus root 2. So you have same factors now, two identical factors. So whenever you have two identical factors, you can always mention this line, there's just one factor. Okay, you can write it, there's just one factor. And what is the zero of this factor? X is equals to under root 2 divided by under root 2. Right, yeah. See. Clear?
Yes.
You can copy this. This is an important question. You can copy from this solution also. Yeah, this is also the exact steps they are mentioning. Yes, ma'am. Noted.
Noting.
You're noting it. Let's move to the next question now. Okay.
Yeah.
Find the dimensions of the prayer hall discussed in section 4.1. Where was there any question for 4.1? I don't think there is any question. I guess it should be this one. 2x squared plus x minus 528. I don't know where the question is, but you can see that this is the equation that we're talking about. And now what you have to do is find the root factors of this equation. So what you can do, you have 2 and 300. So you do 2 gives you 600. Okay, now when you have very huge numbers, what you can do is, now see, to be very difficult, see 1 into 600 is 600. Then 2 into something is also 3 into something. So you'll get a lot of factors for that. So when you have such huge numbers, you do the prime factorization. That is a better method. You do the prime factorization of 600. Okay. Now from here, you can make pairs. Multiply the numbers and select any two numbers, like 2 into 2 into 2, 24, and 25. That gives you 1. You wanted 1, right? So 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. That gives you 24, and 5 into 5 gives you 25. So you got 1, and now you can again solve it. Okay. Try this question now. Well, once you've copied, just tell me, then we'll move to the exercise questions.
Okay.
Okay, good. Understood till here? You understand, Umair? Any doubts up till here?
No.
Okay. So now we move to this exercise 4.2. What does it say? You have to find the roots by factorization only. So you can practice this third one and fourth one we'll do in the class. Others I'll give you as homework because these are the important ones. So if you look at the third one again, you have under root. So under root 2 into 5 under root 2 is what number?
What?
What is A and C in this one? Under root 2 and 5 under root 2. Under root 2 into 5 under root 2. So what do you get as your answer? 5 into 2. So your answer is 10, right? Your answer is 10. Now, how can you break down 10 to get 7? We know 10 is equals to 2 into 5, 1 into 10, 2 into 5. These are the two ways I can write 10. So I guess taking 2 and 5 will be better. So I can break it down as root 2 x square plus 2x plus 5x plus 5 root. So this gives you what number? Root 2 you can take common. You're left with x plus root 2. Okay, here you can take 5 as common. You are again left with x plus root 2. Then you'll get root 2 plus x plus 5. And then you'll get x plus, right? Then the fourth one. Now, fourth one is easier one only, but if you look at it, you have a fractional number. So what do you think we should do over here? How can I remove this fraction?
Multiply the equation.
With 8, right? So you multiply. Can you do the fourth one on your own? Okay, make sure to copy the third one also because third one, otherwise you might get confused afterwards. Copy the third one carefully and then do the fourth one as well.
Ma'am,
Yes, Sumer.
x is equal to 1 by 4.
Speak a little loudly.
4x minus 1 square.
I don't understand. What are you asking me?
4x minus 1 whole square.
For the fourth one,
Yeah.
let's check. You solved it, right? You're telling me the answer. Look here. Is first of all, you'll multiply the entire thing with 8. So you have 16x square minus 8x plus 1 is equals to 0. So 16 into 1 gives you 16. I can write it as 1 into 16, 2 into 8, not 3, 4 into 4. Right? Those are the number of ways I can write it down. So now this becomes 16x square minus 4x and then minus 4x plus 1. So 4x you take common. 4x is left minus 1, 4x minus 2. The answer becomes 4x minus 1 and 4x minus 1. So these are the two identical factors.
Yeah.
Next, we can come to the third one. Third question says find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Can you tell me how can we form the equations for it?
What?
You have to find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you tell me two numbers? Well, let's first discuss the solutions, the equations. Then you can find the solutions on your own. How will we form this equation? You have two numbers. The sum is 27. Can I consider one of the number as x?
Yeah.
So what will be the other number?
X 182 by x.
What will be the other number?
By
No, this is not two variable. This is quadratic equation. This is not linear equations in two variables.
27 minus x.
27 minus x. Then the product of the two numbers is 182. So how will you form the equation?
27 minus x into x is equal to 1.
Is 182, yes. So form the equation and solve it.
Ma'am.
Okay, let's discuss the answer. First number is x, so the second number is 27 minus x and the product is 182. So your equation becomes x multiplied with 27 minus x gives you 182. So this becomes 27x minus x square is 182. So now I can transpose all the numbers. There I get x square minus 27x plus 182 gives you 0. So what are the factors that you get? What are the factors that you get? How did you solve it?
2 and 91 are the factors.
Speak loudly, Umair.
Only 2 and 91 are the factors.
You did till here only?
Yeah.
No, you have to find the factors now. Just given to you find the number. So 182 you factorize. 91 is not a perfect square, not of 11 also. 13 I get it is. Right. So 27 you want. Take 13 and 14. X square minus 13x minus 14x plus 182 gives you 0. X minus 13x minus 14, x minus 13 is 0. 1 second. So you get x minus 13 and then x minus 14, right, is equals to 0. So your answer is x is 13 and x is 14, right? Okay, fine. So do you understand till here?
Yeah.
Okay. So for today, we'll just keep it up till here only. If you have any doubts, you can ask me.